Hey guys, today's video is going to be my first impressions on both the LA Girl Full Coverage HD Foundation as well as the Cover FX Translucent Powder. So if you want to see my thoughts on this and how the application went, just keep on watching. Alright, before we get started, just a little bit of business I gotta take care of. Do make sure that you subscribe and make sure you hit that little bell as well. That way you'll be notified when I do post new videos. Also, if you like the video, give it the old thumbs up. That way I know that you are liking them. And feel free to leave any comments and any ideas that you have. I love getting feedback from people, and if there's any looks that you'd like me to do or any types of things you'd like to cover, questions, anything like that, go ahead and ask away. So let's get started. I'm going to get my hair out of my face. There we go. Before I get started, I want to let you know I have been using this awesome concealer that I've just fallen in love with. It's the Amazing Cosmetics Anti-Aging Face Primer, and it's made specifically for older gals like us. It's got a very soft feel to it, and I've just been loving it. It's not silicone-y, yet it is in such a way. So anyway, highly recommend this. So LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. I take a guess on this because I ordered it online and I got the color Fair. So we shall see. I'm going to actually go ahead and put this on my palette and let me pump a little out. I'm going to use a beauty blender today. Okay, are we working? There we go. And apply this. Now I have already gone ahead and primed my face. I've done my color correcting under my eyes as always. And again, I'm just going to use a beauty blender to go ahead and apply this. So here we go. It's a little dark, but I can probably make this work. Got kind of a citrusy smell to it. Like I'm trying to remember or think of what the smell is like. It's not like citrusy like your pine sol stuff, but just trying to think of what it reminds me of. It's going on very well too. A little bit is going a very long way. I'm just putting a little bit on my beauty blender. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn the volume down on my iPad. Do that here in a second, so it won't go off every time I get an email. I am staying away from my under eye too, so I will be doing concealer under there. It's definitely buildable too. It's covering the redness from my rosacea very well. See how it does on these little broken vessels I have right in this area here. I really like the finish. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like a full coverage foundation. Let me zoom you in and I'll let you take a very close look at everything after I blend a little better along my hairline. Okay, let me zoom you in and I'll show you closer. Okay, again, the color is off, but here is what the foundation looks like closer up. So let's go ahead and now do some concealer, and we will get into the Color Effects powder. Alright, so this is the Color Effects Perfect Setting Powder, and I got mine in the translucent light color. Now this does have a sifter inside, but what makes it a little different is you have to pull this top off to get to the powder, but when you have the top off, you can't shake anything out of the sifter. Does that make sense? So what you have to kind of do is loosely have the top on, shake a little bit in, and then you can get a little bit of powder in there. So that's what the powder looks like. And what I'm going to be using is my Morphe E25 along with my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the color light. And oops, actually I'm going to use the light medium today. So let's take that, go into the eye, and again remember I've already color corrected. I'm going to actually blend the two colors, so I'm going to do a light medium and a light. There we go. And then I will take my beauty blender and blend that all out. Oh, I've spent the last few days taking all my Christmas decorations down. The only thing left is the outside of the house, and that's because we have had this freakishly cold weather. Again, in Oregon, we just never get snow. Never. I mean, like every 5-6 years we'll get a little bit of snow. We've had snow before Christmas, we've had snow after Christmas. We've had just this cold snap that like our wind chill factors have left at like 17 degrees out for the high of the day. So we got snow last week, and we still have snow in our backyard and front yard. So I'm not ready to go out there and start taking things down until it warms up a little bit. At least I have the inside done. It's not like there's a lot outside to do. I'm just not ready to be frozen out there. Okay, well that's blending out really well into the foundation. So let's try this powder now and see how that works. I'm going to take a little bit on the brush. Get one more quick pass over with the sponge. Lightly tap that on. I don't like that it's a little hard to get it into this, or the powder end of the sifter here. I don't feel like I can get an awful lot, especially if you're the type that likes to bake with this stuff. Not bad. Let's do the other eye real quick. Except for, now we have to get some more powder in there. Yeah, keep snapping closed. So I have to kind of shake a little bit in there. And a little bit more. There we go. If you guys figure out a better trick than I did, let me know. If you've got this powder and have tried it, I'd like to hear your feedback on it as well. Leave me a comment down below as well. Ooh, that's a little harsh. Just like any of my other powders, I'm going to take this into the areas where I have a little bit of trouble with my foundation kind of rubbing off. So right around my nostrils, on my nose, and my chin. Okay, I have a question for you guys. I'm going to make a poll on this. So there's going to be a poll up in this corner, I believe. One of these two corners, there'll be a poll. I'm 56. I have never had Botox, any type of injections in my face, any plumping things. I've never had any chemical peels on my face. The only thing I've ever done is gone in and had a facial once in my life. So I'm thinking of getting Botox, just as a preventative thing to try and combat the wrinkles here and here, along in there, and probably in there if they would do them, just to try and stop them from getting any worse. But I'm nervous about it. So if you've ever got Botox, was it worth it? Would you do it again? If you haven't got Botox, would you be willing to do it? Or no? So I'm going to leave a few questions up there in the poll, and go ahead and click on it and let me know your thoughts on doing it, because I am thinking of giving it a try. So, got to do what I can do to try and stay youthful looking if possible. I don't know. Anyway, so that is what the powder looks like. I'm going to zoom you in so you can get a close look on that as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup. Alright, here is the under eye area, and you can take a look and see how that is setting. Let me go ahead and smile so you can see how the wrinkles look. Those are just my natural wrinkles that I get when I smile. But let me finish up the makeup, and then I will be right back and give you the final look. Okay, here is the finished look with the foundation and the powder. I have to say, I'm very impressed for a $10 foundation that gives this much coverage compared to some of the other ones I have that I spent like $40 on. Yay, LA girl, this is really, really good. That scent that it had completely went away, so it's not something that lingers and stays on there that you have to worry about. But the finish is great. It doesn't have a tacky feeling to it. It's set really well once I put the powder on. I'm liking it really well so far, so I'll give it the all-day test. I'll leave a little note below in my comments how it held up through the whole day. I'll let you know that. And as for the powder, same thing. I really like how that applied. It did a really good job. I really, honestly, at this point, I don't see a difference between that and using any of my other powders. So far, I've been really happy with using my Coty Airspun. But again, let's see how this holds up through the whole day, and I'll leave a comment down below on that as well. So, if you also like this eye look, that is another video that I filmed, so stay tuned for that, and do make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll know when I post this video, but again, you have to hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I do that. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you later.